Welcome back, gentlemen. Welcome back, everybody, to another week.
Welcome back.
JSNB Talk is back. We are here. We are live. And we are the podcast that puts the ox in foxtail. Am I right, Nick?
That's right.
Why don't you go ahead and tell the viewers what exactly that means?
Yeah. We have a farm.
Yep. And
contrary to popular belief, we are farmers, and we have many oxes. And we have those foxes that get into the ox pen every once in a while, and we just have to cut off their tails. Therefore, we put the ox in foxtail.
That's it.
So. Excellent. Right on, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That was
great,
a
really
Nick.
solid explanation.
That was great, dude.
Yeah.
He said we have a bunch of oxes. That's great, dude. Nice.
Is it oxes or is it oxen?
It's oxen.
Oxen.
Yeah. That's great. That was good.
Oxen, taking me back to the old Oregon Trail. Am I right?
Oregon Trail.
What a game.
The PC game.
You gotta cut off those tails on those foxes. You know.
Yep, but you don't.
Ain't nobody playing Monsters Inc. Nobody.
You don't cut off the tails of the oxen because they'll kick you.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, they will.
Hey, you get the foxes.
The foxes
you
and the oxes. The oxen and the foxen.
They are not friendly.
Any dude. What's on the agenda?
Well, first off, well, actually, I don't even know. We were gonna celebrate something tonight, but I don't know if we can celebrate it. Nikki B, can we celebrate your big stuff?
My big stuff.
Are we able to celebrate that tonight?
I'm having salmon. That's celebratory.
That's the big stuff. Nikki B's having salmon.
You're having salmon.
Having salmon. Salmon
Nikki
and
B
rice.
is having salmon.
Good. It's protein filled.
Salmon.
Yeah, salmon.
All right. Well, there you go. That's the thing that we're celebrating.
That's the big stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Plus, Rowan is 2 months old.
Rowan is
going
2
on
months
his
old.
third month.
Jeez, dude, Ellie is gonna be 3 in June.
Wow,
crazy.
36 months.
It's crazy.
That is nuts.
Jared, how old is your son or daughter?
0.
0? Don't worry, dude. You'll get there. And when you do, I'm gonna be right there in the hospital. I'll be holding your hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be holding your wife's hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yep, that's something that you can look forward to.
Yeah. I'll be telling her, bear down, Jared's wife, bear down.
Jared, in a perfect world, what will your wife's name be?
Ooh, that's a good cue.
What if her name is Bear Down? Bear down, bear down.
What if her name is Name?
Bear down, name.
Then that's gonna be a deal breaker for me. Yep, because I'm that shallow.
So you would.
I don't like your name.
So are you telling me that you would never engage a woman whose name was Bear Down?
Yes.
Okay, so let's, for instance, right? Let's take Gina Carano.
That's different.
But her name is not Gina Carano. Her name is
That's
Bear
different.
Down.
That's
Bear
different.
down,
So what would
Carano.
you do?
That's different.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. That's
Absolutely not.
different.
So what would you do?
I can't.
What would you do in that situation?
I can't do that.
Kyle, what do you mean same? Like if
can't do
you're
that.
not attracted to the name, or if you don't like the name? No, Jared. No. So you're telling me? You said you can't. So if Gina Carano's name was Bear Down, you couldn't? You wouldn't?
Tough.
I plead the fifth.
Come on, dude.
Ugh,
Wow.
that doesn't make for good podcast content.
That is not good content. Pass. I plead the fifth. Yeah, no weird name girls. So Kyle, here we go. Kyle,
Where do
Carrie
you draw the
Underwood.
line, Kyle?
Kyle, Carrie Underwood, but her name is Bear Down.
Why does
I don't
Kyle?
know. I don't know why we're stuck on Bear Down
Does
here,
Kyle,
but
does Kyle
Bear
have a big
down
old crush
Underwood.
on Underwood?
that's both me and my brother's wife, Carrie Underwood.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Ah.
Okay.
Carrie Underwood.
Carrie Underwood.
Bear down Underwood.
That's right.
It's like
That sounds
Bear
like a
Down
name of a movie.
Underwood.
The name of a movie you would find on a
Less
TV
than
channel you gotta
above
pay
board
for.
sight.
Gonna pass on it, he said. All right, so Kyle's passing on Bear Down. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I mean, a name is a name, but
Name is name.
not really.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be a deal breaker for me, I don't think.
No,
just
I don't
couldn't,
care
like,
what her name is.
Nope.
I just couldn't. I just, I mean, if I met Gina and she was like, "Oh, hey, it's nice to meet you," I was like, "Yeah, I'm Jared." She's like, "Yeah, my name's Bear Down." I'd be like,
You're gonna bear down.
well, sure, that thought would probably be there, but I couldn't. I couldn't. I just feel like I would lose a lot of respect, for a name that's like Bear
For-
Yeah, but she
for
didn't
a-
pick.
a-
She didn't pick that name. Her
Yeah.
parents gave her that name. That's not
Yeah,
her
but
fault.
For someone-
she
something
could
she can
change it,
control.
Yeah, but that's part of
Ugh.
who she is now. Don't be so
I
shallow.
don't care.
Yeah,
I don't care if my wife's name is
Bear Down,
Kumquat. I'm gonna call her.
but-
Hey, Kumquat.
Jeez.
Kumquat
man.
Underwood.
Oh my
You ever
gosh,
had a
that's so
kumquat?
funny.
Well, yeah,
They're
hey,
delicious.
yeah.
This whole
yeah.
interaction reminds me of the episode of The Office where Gabe
Yeah.
was talking about what's her name down in the warehouse, and he's like, "She's gonna know my name."
Madge.
Yeah,
He's
no,
screaming it tonight.
No, Valerie.
or I don't.
Val.
What? Hold on, what's the quote?
No, Toby.
I'm trying to like the exact
She's
quote.
gonna be screaming her own name.
Because she's gonna be screaming it tonight. She's gonna be screaming her own name.
Last name. Her last name. He's like, yeah, but you know her last name? It's like, no. He's like, I don't.
But
know
I'll
her
tell you
last name, 'cause
tomorrow.
She'll be screaming
Because she's gonna be screaming it tonight.
She's gonna be screaming her own last name.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Gosh.
Oh, what a time to be alive.
So we
All right.
decided it. Aaron and I would take any name imaginable. Jared would be very
Shallow.
how you say
Yeah.
shallow.
Yeah. I feel like I'm kind of indifferent.
It's
Well,
I mean, again, dude, like you don't pick your name.
Yep.
Don't pick your name.
I apologize. Yeah. What do you?
tell you what, there's
do you
some
want
weird
me-
names in baseball, like in sports.
Yep. There sure are.
Yeah.
Mhm.
My gosh.
Like what kind of weird names, Nick?
You can make a whole list of them. Let's find them.
Yeah. Yeah, Gaylord Perry. That's a
Yep.
name.
Is that actually a name?
Yeah.
Gaylord Perry.
That's a name. Yep. Gaylord Perry.
Dick
Gaylord
Butkus.
Perry.
Dick
Butkus.
Butkus. Yep.
Weird
What else we got?
athlete names.
Johnny Dickshot. That's
Is
one.
it-
That's
is
a
that-
baseball player, an
that's
old
awesome,
timey
dude.
baseball player.
Oh, dude, the old NASCAR driver here. There's the old Dick Trickle.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yep.
What
Oh.
about Boof Bonzer? Good old Boof.
Let's see here. Yep, Dick Butkus. There he is.
How about Coco Crisp?
Oh yeah,
Sweet
Coco
baller.
Crisp.
Classic. Yep.
Taco Fall.
Yeah. Trey McNutt.
Yeah. Yep,
Mhm.
Trey McNutt. World Be Free.
Yeah, World Be Free, Meta World Peace.
Meta World Peace. Brooke
What about
Sweat.
another Brooke Sweat? Another old-time baseball player, Jack Glasscock.
Jack Glasscock. Yep,
Yep.
there he is.
Okay.
Stubby Clapp.
I feel like we're missing
That's
somebody.
another one.
There's Dick Trickle, Dick Paradise.
Bip Roberts. Yeah, you bet your sweet Bippy.
Bet your sweet Bippy. Oh man, what a time! What a time! You ever wonder like what goes through like people's minds when they're naming their children these things?
I mean, I can see it back in the 1800s. They didn't know. They weren't smart. But
I guess.
now that
They
we
just-
have the
they just-
internet,
Yeah, right.
now that we have the internet,
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah, they weren't smart back then. They just weren't as perverted back then.
yeah, but like so even if you're like we can all agree that those names are funny, right? But would any of us name our child something like that you know full well when they are in school, middle school, high school, like they are literally going to get made fun of every day of their lives? No way. Never subject my kids to that. However funny it may be. I just don't
Yeah.
understand like what
I
like
don't know. Maybe they just got to learn the hard way.
yeah, but you still don't set them up for that. I mean, jeez. Why don't you go change, if you really want to name your kid that, why don't you go change your own name to that, right? Go change your own name to Dick Trickle. See how that works out for you.
oh god. Oh, we forgot Goose Gossage.
Oh, Goose. Yeah, Goose.
Goose.
Yep. Oh, man.
Man. Yeah, I don't know who's
Names.
naming their kids. All these things, and then you got all these rappers naming their kids just crazy names.
Oh, just completely, just dumb names.
Or what about Elon Musk? His
that's a
kids'
weird
names
name.
are super weird.
His kids?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Let's
Have
look
you
him up.
have you heard of them, Jared?
I don't really like. I know he's got like 10 of them.
Ready for this?
Yeah.
I don't really follow the
Nevada Musk.
kids too much.
Nevada Musk.
Nevada's not a bad name. That's
Hold on,
kinda
they
cool.
get they get progressively worse.
I like Nevada.
That's the
Yeah.
best. That's the best one of all of
That's
them.
the best one. Okay.
Yep. Griffin Musk.
Griffin.
Yep.
Okay.
Vivian Jenna Wilson Musk, I guess. Okay, here's where it starts to get weird. Saxon. Like saxophone, but Saxon. Kai. Kai.
Guy.
And then there's Damien. That one's a normal one. Damien Musk. What, did he have triplets?
I don't mind the name Kai.
All three of
Wow,
them say born January 1st,
Triplet
2006.
sons. Wow, I didn't know that.
And then he has this weird one, XAEXX11 Musk, born May 4th, 2020. And then there's
Zay, I don't know.
Exa Dark Side Rail Musk, just born in 2021.
Yeah, dude, it gets real weird.
Yeah, he got real weird.
fast.
It's like he just got like smacked in the head or something, and then he just started naming his kids like stupid stuff.
What? That's like straight up like binary.
Yeah.
Binary type names.
I heard a really funny joke. You guys will think this is funny. Do you guys know how a non-binary person kills someone?
That's crazy.
No.
Jared, do you know how a non-binary
Chris,
person
hang
kills
on.
someone?
Oh, wait.
I just heard this the other day. I think it's so funny.
How a non-binary person kills someone?
Yeah.
Does it have to do with like?
I can't tell you.
binary? Well, just give me a hint. Does it have to do with binary? Like, how does a non-binary person
No.
kill someone? It doesn't,
No.
Really? Okay, I don't know then. I was gonna go somewhere, but never mind.
All right. So how does a non-binary person kill someone?
I don't know.
They slash them.
Okay.
Dude, that's so funny, isn't it? Dude, I heard that the other day. I was dying. Too good.
Dude, when you're in the same room doing a podcast with someone, isn't it so hard just to not look at them?
Yeah.
To look at the
It
screen.
is.
I just keep looking at it.
It's very
And I'm
hard.
also talking too loud.
Because I'm trying to look at the screen, but I'm just
the
like,
other week.
I'm like,
I was like,
I'm just trying to look at it.
Yeah, it's like we're just having a conversation right here, but he's also right here.
Yeah.
Oh man, good old
Yeah,
Bip
you're right.
Roberts.
Yeah, you're right, Nick. It is a little difficult.
You bet your sweet Bippy.
All right,
With those sweet freaking chickens.
bet your freaking chickens. So before we jump into our topic of conversation tonight, Jared, I apologize. You're gonna have to indulge me in this. Opening week is over. The Phillies are 2-4.
Awful.
So we're actually doing better than last year. Last year we started 1-5, and
So
we
some
were
improvement.
so that's improvement. And we were a Craig Kimbrell away from a World Series appearance. We don't have Craig Kimbrell anymore, so we should be fine. So we don't have to. Yeah, there is an echo. Sorry, Mike. I'm trying to talk really quiet so it doesn't pick it up twice.
Yes, everything can talk loud.
But I keep getting louder. I'm sorry.
We get excited when we talk, so.
Yeah. Sorry, we're just having a good time. But yeah, so all these fans, they're all overreacting, and the Phillies are terrible. Blah 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 blah. Just wait. That's all I'm gonna say. We can jump right into the next topic of conversation. I just wanted to settle that for everybody. Let everybody know there's no need for an overreaction. There's no need for concern. Everything's fine. That's all.
Is the Philadelphia Phillies baseball team looking better than last year?
Reality is, it's the exact same team. Team.
But we don't have Kimbrel, so
yeah, so we're better.
That could be a positive plus.
Yeah, especially in the post.
The reality is there's a deceiving narrative that baseball is unpredictable, but that's just because there's 162 regular season games. If they played 80, then you would kind of have a better idea in the regular season of who's good.
Yeah,
just saying.
That's Nick. Nick,
shut up, Nick.
Do you have a baseball team?
I have a loose baseball team. No, they are not that type of loose, but a loose fandom, if you will.
Very loose.
Right.
And very loose. And I don't even know if Aaron knows this. It's the Reds.
I was just going to say it's the Cincinnati Reds. I did know that.
Because it was the last team that Griffey played for.
Yep, I did know that.
Why are you a loose fan of the Cincinnati Reds?
He just told you.
Did you listen?
He just said he's a loose fan.
Yeah, and then he said because it was the last team that Ken Griffey Jr. played for.
Oh, that part.
And when did Ken Griffey Jr. retire?
That would have been 1992.
Well, close.
No,
it was
not close.
2011.
Oh, okay. So I was off by a couple of years.
Was it really? No. It was not 2011. I was gonna. There's no way. 20. Hold on. His number 24 was retired by the Mariners in 16. There's no. I was gonna say there was no way he retired after the Phillies won their World Series. No shot. 2008. It looks like.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh no, he returned to the Mariners. Bro, wait. Oh, in 2010. May 10th, 2010.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, so
to retire as a Mariner.
I was very off base.
Yeah. And
I was
very
expecting
on
this to
base.
be like 2005. You were a lot closer than I was. I was gonna say 2005. Wow. All right.
Because I knew he signed. Technically, the last team he played for was the Mariners, but
yeah, he played there in 2009 and 10.
Yeah.
So why are you a fan of him?
Dude, why not?
Well, let me tell you, Jared, because he has the greatest swing of all time.
Really?
Yeah.
He has the.
And I grew up watching him as a kid. Oh, it was beautiful.
He has the greatest baseball swing, the cleanest baseball swing of all time.
Dude, if injuries didn't get him, he would have made a run at the all-time homer list. True.
And he was part of the trio that kept baseball alive. Griffey, Sosa, McGuire.
Man. Gives me chills.
It does.
Honestly.
That was back when baseball was great. Who are we kidding? It's still great. It's still great.
Yeah, now that we have a pitch clock.
Yeah. Stewie is not happy about the pitch clock.
I'm going to check out of this now, so you guys just go ahead and finish. So.
Yeah,
let's be honest, dude. We're not going to finish without you.
I refuse to engage.
He doesn't like the pitch clock because then games don't last till like 3 a.m.
Yeah, which is so dumb. Why would you want less of a great thing? Like, that's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life.
Tell you what, I love marathon games. Marathon games are great.
All I know is I was at a Phillies game one time that went to
19
innings, and that was a great time.
So great.
2 full baseball games for the price of 1, and then an extra inning.
Man. Free sports Overtime is like probably up there with on the list of greatest things in sports.
Yep. So
Because not only is it free, but it's the most intense part of the game. You know.
Yeah.
So you're getting free, locked in sports.
So it's like the playoffs is like
Nothing
the
beats.
overtime of the regular season,
Yeah.
right? It's
Yeah.
great. So
The
so
overtime is
I
the
have
playoffs of the
of the game of the
game.
So there's this thing that I read the other day. It says scientists removed the left half of a man's brain and asked him to count to 10. He said 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. They put that side back in and they removed the right half of his brain and they asked him to count to 10. He said 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Finally, they removed his entire brain and asked him to count to 10. And he said, "The pitch clock is so great. I love baseball so much. I want less of it." That's what people with no brains say. I mean, come on, guys. Literally, I don't understand the argument for the pitch clock. I never will. I hate it so much. It ruined baseball.
Oh, brother.
Gosh.
I don't know, dude. You might be a little.
Here we go. So my wife made a list of things earlier that'll take me from 0 to 100. Bad drivers, being lied to. What was the other one? What did she say when we were up there? Bad drivers, being lied to. I forget what the other thing is. But then number 4, I'm going to add number 4, the freaking pitch clock. The freaking pitch clock.
0 to 100.
Yeah, it was bad drivers with liars and
Yeah, I don't remember what it was. Alexa, if you're in the chat, throw it in there if you remember. But it was
I'm close.
Oh, dude, oh man, the pitch clock. I don't understand. Hey, let's take something good and make it shorter.
No.
That doesn't
Not a
make any
chance.
sense.
Well,
Stu, it doesn't change the game at all.
Well, you don't want to help the paying customers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, why would you want to help the paying customers? Why would you want to give them more of what they want? Right? What are your thoughts on putting a man on second to start? Stupid, Mike. Dumb. Hate it. Hate it.
That would be helping them. But if they're like, oh man, we're losing money because you're getting like 2 baseball games for price of 1.
Yeah.
Or
Oh no.
or whatever, right? You know, so they got to keep all the lights on or whatever it is like longer than they normally would. So now they're like, oh man, like we can't be doing that. So we're gonna screw you, fans, but we love you so much. Dude, that's exactly what it was. Exactly what it was.
Yep, the only rule changes in baseball that I like are the universal DH because I always thought it was stupid that one league had a DH and the other one didn't. That was dumb. So they needed to standardize it. I didn't care which way they went. I wanted them to go the DH route, but I didn't care. Could have been either one. And then the banning the shift. Big fan of banning the shift too. Big fan. Yep. Jared, it cuts beer sales out. Well, Mike, they stopped selling beer after like the 7th inning anyway.
Yeah.
Because there's no way to know that it's going to go to 19. That's
yeah,
why
I
so
remember
many people left.
In the spring training game that we went to, we got a beer right away, or we got in line to get a beer right away, and we came back, and I think it was like the 3rd or 4th inning. It's like, what?
They cut
what
it?
the heck is going on?
No kidding.
What?
No way. I said they cut it that soon?
What do you mean?
Like they wouldn't
They
sell
cut it? No.
They cut sales?
No. We went and got a beer right away. We stood in line, and we came back, and it was like the start of the 3rd or 4th inning. Once we got back to our seats.
I gotcha.
Oh.
I thought you meant like you went back in like the 3rd or 4th inning and they weren't selling it anymore.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That would be asinine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but shorter innings means 7th comes quicker. Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, that's true, which means yeah.
I will say the one baseball game that I've ever been to was pretty good food. I didn't even actually go to a place to like actually get food. I just picked up what did I get? Like
you got that gluten-free brownie that you like swore by.
Of
all the places.
I got like a bag of popcorn and like a gluten-free brownie, but then I spent $37 on getting a souvenir cup though. For I got like a Coke or whatever that was, but I'm not gonna lie. I was not expecting a gluten-free brownie to be that good.
I was gonna say, of all the places for Jared to find a
was
gluten-free
very
brownie,
unexpected. I was like, wow. I was sitting there eating it. I was like, dang, Stewie. I was like, this thing is pretty freaking good. I'm not gonna lie. It's very good. Very good.
when we were there last week, Jared, we walked right by that stand, and I told Alexa, I was like, if Jared was here, he would walk right on up there and he would get one of those GF brownies.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I
Yep.
would. Dude, that thing was good. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what was going on, but that thing was good. Wow.
Yep.
It was probably one of the last places I would expect to get something like
Yeah.
that.
Not godforsaken, contrary to popular belief. Gluten-free.
Yep.
Gluten-free.
GF
But now
gluten-free.
the next time we go, we have to actually go and stand in line for 45 minutes somewhere so we can actually get, like, food.
What we have to do is go to D'Alessandro's and see if they have a gluten-free
Alessandro's.
bun.
Just gonna say that.
D'Alessandro's.
D'Alessandro's,
yeah.
get a nice
That's
big old cheesesteak
My mouth watering right now.
on a beautiful bun. And then, you ready for this, Jared? You get some whiz on the top, a whiz wit for Nick, or just a whiz for
Whiz-wit?
me.
What's a whiz wit?
Whiz wit. Go ahead and tell him, Nick. What's a
Onions.
whiz wit?
Whiz with onions.
But you literally just go up there and you're like, "Can I get a whiz wit?" And they know that's a cheesesteak with whiz
Oh, yeah.
and onions. That's all you say. Can I get a whiz wit?
And then you get a
Whiz-wit?
side of sauce.
Or I could
Side
just
of
go up. I don't
sauce.
like onions, so I'm just gonna go up and be like, "Yeah, can I get a whiz?" And then they're gonna give me a cheesesteak with cheese whiz on it.
Yeah.
But then you get the side of sauce. See, that was the caveat. That was the kicker. I never had that before. I had a.
Why didn't we go when we were there then?
So D'Alessandro's is not in the ballpark
I know, but why didn't we go?
because the game was over and it was closed.
I was closed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when Nick and I went out there for opening day last year, we went to D'Alessandro's and did we go there twice?
Yeah.
Or did we? Yeah, we did. We went there twice. And the first night, we were back in our hotel. We were eating the cheesesteaks, and Nick was pouring marinara sauce on his cheesesteak. I keep looking at you on his cheesesteak with whiz, and I was like, that can't be good. Marinara sauce and whiz. And he's like, don't knock it till you tried it. And I tried it, and I'll never go back. I will never eat another. Dude, I will never eat another whiz without marinara sauce.
Yeah, dude, we gotta find out if D'Alessandro's has a gluten-free bun so I can get myself a nice Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah, we'll have to. Let me look it up.
I don't know.
Aaron went right home
I don't know
and
if
made
they're-
his own Philly cheesesteaks and did the same thing.
I don't know if they're like incredibly old school to where it's like, no, we're not gonna do like the the trendy, stuff. We're just gonna keep it exactly the way it's always been, or they've maybe adopted some new kind of trends, the whole gluten-free trend, and they now have them. Who knows? I don't know. We'll see.
I have absolutely no respect for anybody that orders a cheesesteak with provolone cheese or American cheese.
That is.
Are you not supposed to do that?
If you go into Philadelphia and you order a cheesesteak with any kind of cheese that's not whiz, I have absolutely no respect for you.
No respect.
So I thought whiz was onions.
No, whiz is cheese whiz. Whiz is cheese whiz. Whiz wit is
cheese whiz like the one that
like the yellow cheese whiz.
Oh, that just comes out of a tube.
I don't know where it comes from. But
There's like a
cheese whiz, like nacho cheese, like that cheese whiz, like cheese whiz, not like the shaken cheese. It's like yellow cheese. Oh my gosh, Jared, are you new?
No, I know what that is. I know what that is, but like
cheese whiz.
So you're saying that I shouldn't? Yeah, spray can.
Like
right.
this, right there, cheesesteak right there with that yellow cheese sauce, cheese whiz. So good, dude.
So I can't get American cheese on.
Oh, you can, but I will literally have no respect for you.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and if you get it, I will literally grab your cheesesteak and throw it in the trash.
Yep, I'll just smack it right to the ground and be like, try again.
It's like, yeah, I'll literally grab your cheesesteak, just throw it right in the trash.
I did think he was going another direction there.
But yeah, it's like, I feel like that's a correction you made. But yeah, that's good. That's good.
I thought he was going another direction.
I do like your hat, Nick. No, I do like your hat. Big fan of Volcom.
Volcom.
Used to wear a lot of Volcom and Quicksilver.
Did you say Volcom?
Volcom.
You said Volcom.
Oh, dude, I
I
can
said
see you
Volcom.
as a skater boy. I can see you as a
Dude,
skater
are you
boy.
kidding me? Like, it
Yeah.
was Volcom, it was Quicksilver, and it was Hurley and Billabong.
Yeah. Hurley.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a
man,
Hurley
oh my
hat.
gosh.
Oh yeah. Like back
Hurley-
in the day.
Hurley's
Oh my
probably my
gosh, that
favorite
was
hat.
the only thing I wore was Quicksilver t-shirts. I had a Volcom hat like that, but I think it was like gray. Oh yeah, that brings me back.
Yeah.
That brings me back to the good old days, dude.
Yeah, the good
Those
old
early,
days.
those early 2000s. You know, those were the
Yep.
good old
Family
days,
owned.
man. Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, I do. I was a skater like wannabe. I had a longboard.
Ooh.
I don't know why you'd ever.
You had a
do that.
longboard?
I had a longboard.
Oh man,
Did you bring that longboard
definitely
to
a
Liberty?
wannabe.
Yep. Dude, that
Yeah,
longboard has
you
been
probably
in the
rode it
gut
across
for
campus,
such a
didn't
long
you?
time.
Did you ever ride that longboard across the Liberty
No.
University?
No.
Yes, Kyle. Nick is indeed in a
No.
closet.
No.
I mean,
yes.
the master closet.
Yeah.
He is on location. He is in a confidential location this weekend, and he is in a closet.
Yes, I cannot disclose where in St. Petersburg, Florida I am, but you take
He's
a
there.
guess.
He's there.
Pick your closet, any
Yeah.
closet. Kyle
You
said.
won't guess it.
Kyle said you thought whiz was onions? ? That was to Jared. You know darn well Aaron won't try a cheesesteak with onions. Truth. Onions are the worst. And then he said
Who said onions?
a whiz wit is a cheesesteak with.
Somebody said onions.
Yeah, listen, that's what I'm saying. So when you order a cheesesteak, when you order a whiz wit, it's the cheesesteak with whiz. Wit means with onion.
Oh,
Cheese
that's what it
whiz.
means.
That's what
Wit.
wit means.
Dude, I was he was getting onions. You don't get onions on mine. I have no problem with that.
Right. So you would go up and order.
I know you.
You would walk up and be like, "Hey, can I get a whiz wit on a gluten-free
Whiz
bun?" I
wit.
don't know if they have those.
On a GF.
And I would just say, "Can I get a whiz?"
Oh, you would just say, "Can I get a
And they
whiz?"
would get a bun and they would slap some steak on there and they'd pour the whiz over top of it and I'd be great. I'd be good to go. And then I'd say, "Also give me a side of
Dude,
sauce."
this is so freaking weird.
Tell him what you ordered for not at Dallas Saunders, but tell him what you ordered for Alexa the one time. A cheesesteak. Do you remember that? You told me the story. You ordered a cheesesteak.
Oh, I got to remember what did she want? Oh, she just wanted a cheesesteak with mayonnaise. Wasn't that what it was?
Yeah. Hold everything except the mayonnaise.
Yeah, she's like, "All I want is mayonnaise." And the guy talking to me on the phone was like, "Are you serious?" And I was like, "Look, it's not for me." I was like, "I don't know. She just wants a cheesesteak with nothing on it but the cheese and the steak and mayonnaise." And he's like, "That's disgusting." Like, I know.
I thought it was just steak and mayonnaise, wasn't it?
Maybe it was. Yeah, maybe it was. Maybe there was no cheese. I can't remember. It was, but there was like nothing else on it. And then that took me back to the one time when we were partners. She ordered a Big Mac with extra mayonnaise when we were partners in the drive-thru, and I had to tell the guy at the drive-thru window, like I had to order for her. I was like, "Yeah, can I get a #1 with extra mayonnaise?" And he's like, "You know that comes with Big Mac sauce on it." I was like, "Yes, I know." I was like, "She would like extra mayonnaise," and he was like, "That's disgusting." So 2 different times in my life, people have said that my wife's food that she ordered is disgusting, and they're not wrong.
Yeah, shout out Alexa. Wow, that's goodness.
A Big Mac
Oh, man.
extra mayonnaise, not just add mayonnaise, extra mayonnaise on top of the Big Mac sauce that already exists. Ugh.
So that's like that's like, hey, can I get 355 grams of saturated fat, please? Gee, that's literally what that is.
Just straight to the gullet.
Yeah, dude. Oh man.
Oh man, Alexa, if you're here, we love you a lot, all of us.
Yes. Yes.
Nick, do you remember the Snapchat that you made? This was at Stewie's wedding.
Yeah, I think
of a particular someone. Do you still?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, are you able to find that, or is it gone forever?
No, I'm able to find it.
Are you able to find it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's buried in there, but I'm able to find it.
What is this?
I would love to have it because that was absolutely hilarious, and I remember it clear as day.
Have I seen this?
Yep.
I don't know.
Yep.
I think
A
so. think so.
certain someone got mad at me for doing this to his significant other.
Oh, okay. So then you did it to that you did it to that person.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, that was so funny. Gosh, that was
No,
funny.
but I don't know if it was at the wedding though.
No, it was. It was.
Did it involve
It was.
drawing?
You.
Yeah. it
Yes.
involved
Okay.
drawing.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
yes,
you
okay.
did, yeah. You did the Snapchat of the guy, the guy at Stu's wedding. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep,
I do remember that. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We were all
Good times.
we were
Good
all
times.
standing around, and he was doing it, and then he showed it to me, and I was like, dude, this is like the funniest thing I've ever seen in my
Yeah.
life.
I can
That's
be a
what
very
I was like,
meticulous artist down to the hairy detail, you know? You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
man, there were a lot of hairy details on that. I
Sheesh.
remember that. Yeah, that was so great.
Oh man.
Oh man, yeah.
So,
Oh, that's just. Oh,
down
my
to the
wedding. What a
hairy
time.
detail.
Am I right?
Yeah,
What a
dude, those
time.
were some great times.
Those are
Man,
some
What a
good
time to
times.
be alive. When did you get married?
That's
It was 2018.
That's
Yeah,
right.
September 28th
Eighth.
of
Yep.
2018.
Yep.
Yep.
Last year was 5 years already. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Okay,
What do you
dude.
got? Where are you guys
next
at,
year,
Nicky B?
next year, 2025, will be
9.
10.
10.
Ooh, 10. Ooh.
The
Big
big old
10.
10. Double digits.
Wow, Nick, you finally made
10
it to double digits.
years. 10 years married.
Wonderful.
10 years married.
10 years
10 years
married?
married.
10
Wow.
years married.
You'll have to have a big old shindig for your 10th anniversary.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know who all knows, but we just got an offer accepted on a house.
Excellent.
So that was a couple weeks ago, but
Hey, remember
Excellent.
20 minutes ago when I asked if we could
Wow.
celebrate your big news?
Yeah, dude. That's what I didn't want to say.
I was like, I'm not going to say it if he doesn't want anybody to know, but like,
I was gonna wait till the pod was over, and I just want to let you know, Nick, that I've been thinking about it the whole time, because I was like, bro, I was like, really? I was like, well, what's the news?
I don't know.
You said that. I was like, that might be the news. That might be the news. Yeah.
yeah, I was
Nice.
like, maybe he
Yeah.
doesn't want
Excellent.
people to know, so we'll just move right along here, and
Right.
here
Yeah.
we are.
Excellent, Nick. Well,
move
congratulations.
right
That's
along
awesome.
30 minutes later.
Excellent, dude.
That's
Well,
all right.
Nice.
yeah,
That's
dude.
awesome.
Dude, I got
With all the
5
property on it?
acres.
Ah,
Got
it is
5
nice.
acres, dude.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Wow, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
it's gonna be nice. Put a basketball court right on that, John.
Yeah,
Right on
dude.
that, John.
It's gonna be good. Right on
Yeah.
that, John.
Right on
Yeah.
that, John.
That's
You
awesome.
can- you
Nice.
can,
Cool. We can.
You guys can come visit. It's a small house. It's a small house right now, but we'll be building one.
We can put in a driving range. You know, we can have our own little top.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah, but Jared hits the ball farther
Yeah.
than 5 acres.
Is it?
I'll just use my sand wedge.
I don't know. It's actually the 5 acres is actually like
Well.
spread out, kind of like a rectangle. So we
Well,
probably
I
could
can't
put
use
a
that as a
driving
we
driving
got-
range
range.
because
dude,
I
we-
slice the
we
ball
got-
way too much.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. Cool, nice. I'm happy for you guys. That's cool. Well, now you guys can get out of your foot stomping apartment building, dude. That's a plus.
Yeah.
Right.
Those people
Excellent.
above us. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I tell you what.
Yeah.
They got elephants. They got children elephants.
Children elephants.
Up
They
there.
just run around like a bunch of hyenas.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
How far is it in South Carolina?
No, it's in North Carolina.
How is it?
Matthews.
Is it
In
closer to
East
Charlotte?
East
East
Charlotte.
Okay, so
Yep.
okay, so it's closer to Charlotte than where you guys are now.
Actually,
Yeah.
it's probably about the same
Oh, okay.
into right into Uptown. So it's probably about the same distance. So
Nice,
we
nice.
were south of Charlotte now, we're south of Charlotte now, and then we're moving on up to East Charlotte. But it's kind of like we're just kind of going right around the circle.
Right
Right,
around
right.
the protractor.
Yeah, kind of staying
Yeah.
on the outskirts of the Charlotte. Okay, that's
Staying at the
cool.
same radius.
Right.
Perfect,
right.
perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. Nice. Cool.
Excellent.
Cool. Nice.
Excellent. Well, guys,
Oh,
we
yeah.
when we got on here, we were talking about maybe 1 or 2 topics, and then we were like, oh yeah, dude, we'll have no problem talking about just one of them for an hour. Well, we haven't even touched them yet, and we're already 40
No.
minutes in.
I did 45. Yeah, I
We're
know,
already
just-
40 minutes in.
just-
We've been live
sitting here
for
talking
40
about-
minutes.
sitting here talking about cheese whiz and
Dude,
onions.
I'll talk about
man.
cheese whiz for the rest of my days.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
The rest of my days.
When is your guys' lease up?
Oh, okay.
April.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
The end of this month. So we're closing on the 18th. So
The 18th of this month.
14 days.
Nice.
14 days will be, and then we'll have probably, what'll it be, a week and a half, 2 weeks? No, a week and a half to get out of our current place.
Nice.
To start packing.
That's cool.
We packed a bookshelf.
Nice.
That's good. That's good. That's good. You packed the bookshelf. Well, you're moving in the right direction, I guess.
Cool.
Actually, correction, we did not pack a bookshelf. My
Brenda
mother
did.
packed a bookshelf.
Mayor did.
Yep. Mayor did.
Then you got to pack all your big giant TV and couches and all that.
And Brenda.
Yeah,
Brenda's gotta come with you.
You got to pack up Ember because you can't forget her.
Brenda's gonna come. Brenda actually might. She's not gonna live with us. Then we're not going that far. But she lives probably like 9 minutes from us right now, and where we're moving, she'll be 45 minutes from us.
Oh, geez.
And she's actually gonna come out and she's actually gonna make the drive.
Who's Brenda?
Wow. Oh, dude, that's
our
nanny.
nanny.
That's their nanny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Brendy.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. Kyle, I guess they are moving to North Carolina.
Yep, they'll be in
North Carolina.
NC.
Union County. Yep. It'll be a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, it will be. Nice. Nice, dude. That's excellent.
Well, let me attempt to make my segue the second time, since Jared took us, backwards there. And
Dude, I just want to hear snooze.
Nah, dude, it's all good. It's all good. So we were talking earlier, just about kind of what we wanted to talk about tonight, and so Jared proposed an interesting idea. Closer to PA, won't be long, you'll be back. Fingers crossed, Kyle.
True. That's very true.
Fingers crossed.
He's going to make his way back.
As long as Rudders keeps moving south, though, I might start heading down that way too. I don't know.
25 minutes closer to PA.
Perfect.
So.
So we're talking tonight. Jared had proposed a topic. Does social media make you more or less narcissistic? Does social media make you more or less narcissistic?
More or less.
Jared, define
definitely not
narcissistic.
Define narcissistic?
For the people in the back.
Incredibly egotistical. Incredibly, very self-absorbed.
Personality qualities include thinking very highly of oneself.
Yeah, thinking of your societal status as like superior.
Needing admiration, believing others are inferior to you, and lacking empathy for others.
Yeah.
What up, Hicks? Hickselton's here.
So, hey, attaboy, Hicks. So in layman's terms, narcissism is no good.
Not a good thing.
Excessive interest in oneself.
Yep. Excellent.
Yep.
Excellent, Nick. Yep.
Oh yeah.
That would be it. So.
So what role does social media play in making someone narcissistic? How can social media fuel that fire?
Well, let's see. I would say like without it, you would have to actually like build relationships, real like physical like relationships with people. In the real world, be much more, learn to be personable, more personable, stuff like that. And I'm not saying like everybody on social media like isn't like we're friends, we're on social media, but the whole thing of like, oh my gosh, like I don't feel like my day is has been a success or whatever, unless I have a certain amount of, it's literally like artificial, or as in like, hey, I got this many likes or I got this many comments, and I feel great because it's I'm everything's wonderful. It's like, yeah, but do you visit these people? Do you hang out with them? Do you get to know them at all, or is it all just, especially, I mean, Facebook is probably a little bit different, but like, geez, man, like Instagram and TikTok, oh my gosh. I see people. I don't know if it's a 2024 thing or if it's just been around for for a while, but like these people are very very self obsessed, bad. So I would say yes, it absolutely adds to the narcissism. Yeah, yeah. I'm not saying you shouldn't be on it or not use it, but if you're not careful, right? If there's not like there's like a bigger picture. Yeah, I absolutely believe that you can get sucked down into the whole like my societal status is better than yours because I had 25 likes and you had one kind of a thing. It's all very very artificial. I don't find it real at all unless you have a couple of friends. But I mean, if I got like 2,000 friends on Facebook, it's like, all right, I got 2,000 friends. You don't though. You don't. You just have 2,000 people that you kind of know.
I have more than
You
2,000
you probably have like a handful, of friends. So I don't know. That's my 2 cents, real quick. I was telling Stewie earlier. I was like, bro, I could go on for like 49 days straight talking about this, but that's kind of just my quick little 2 cents.
Yeah, well, I have 1,823 friends.
I see. So you're almost there. You're almost at that evil number of 2,000.
Almost there. Yeah.
Mike Ferry says, social media doesn't make you narcissistic. It just gives you a new way to express it. I think people are born with the gene.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like I would agree with that because it's more of a personality thing to where, based on your environment, it can either get better or worse. And I think I was talking to Becca about this the one time to where, I don't know, I think our strengths and our weaknesses are actually, what would it be, set in stone. So, and then it's just a matter of, okay, obviously your strengths are your strengths. You're going to be good at those no matter what. But then your weaknesses are always going to be there. It's just a matter of how much you work on them. And so then that plays into the narcissistic tendency to where I know, thinking of one person in particular in my life that he just, he's narcissistic and he doesn't necessarily accept that that's a part of him or a quality that he possesses, part of his personality, and so it just kind of runs rampant and wreaks havoc.
Yeah, snowballs.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then obviously getting back into social media, that then fuels that as well.
Yeah, so...
I think
go ahead.
I was gonna throw in real quick. I guess it's like I guess you should say something more like it's almost like the social media camera, as in like everybody has a phone, right? And every phone has like the apps. You're talking about like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, right, all that kind of stuff. But if you constantly, right, always, because everyone is. I mean, I am, and we're all addicted to some extent. But if you always have a camera in your face, always, whether it be pictures or videos or posts, whatever it is, right? If you always have that in your face, then you completely lose the like humanistic. I don't know if humanistic is a word. The humanistic like relationships and stuff with people, because you're just like I'm artificially way more important than I actually am. You know what I'm saying? Because if you didn't have that, I mean, like Ferry said, is it a vessel? Yeah, 100%. If you didn't have that, you would actually have to work pretty hard, right, on building like actual relationships, on like being more personable. Like, let's say like you suck at being personable with anybody. Okay, well now here's your opportunity to like get better. But with all of this kind of like artificial approval all the time, and I always have a camera in my face, therefore I'm so much more important than you. Why? Why? Because you have 189 likes of people you don't even know and you probably will never meet. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. It's weird. And I don't know if it's a productive thing for civilization. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As,
Well, I mean, obviously, social
dude.
media can be very productive. Again, it's a means to, do different things, right? It can accomplish many different goals, right? So
Make money.
for me, right?
Yeah.
I use social media, number one, to like keep in touch with people I went to college with. I now use social media to make money with my boy Nikki B. So you can use it as a tool, but I think it can definitely magnify and blow up one's ego, if you're not careful, because it does kind of become easy. Um, for instance, I was in like we'll call it a discussion, for lack of a better word. It wasn't really a discussion, but yesterday somebody that I went to college with posted a picture of a Bible, and the Bible on the front of it had an American flag. I didn't know what this picture was. Apparently, I found out later, it was a Bible that like Donald Trump is selling because it
Oh
has the
yeah,
Constitution, the Declaration of
Trump
Independence, and the.
Bible, right?
You're right. You're right. I didn't know that. All I saw was a picture of a Bible with an American flag on the front. And this guy was like, in this post, he was like, this is not patriotism, and this is not faith. This is like, it's neither. It's just horrible. Blah blah blah. So I comment and I said like, hey, genuine curiosity here. Like nothing but respect when I ask this question. Um, why does this bother people so much? His immediate response was to be aggressive, was to name call, right? All these things. So I was like, I'm bowing out. I'm not getting involved in this, right? So I delete my comment and I go to bed. I wake up the next day to him calling me a coward, tagging me in a comment, calling me a coward, and because I deleted my comment and I was afraid of truth and blah 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 blah, and again all the name calling. And so I literally asked him when this was all done. I just asked him. I was like, hey, can I ask you a question? Like, what was the name calling and the aggressive nature, right? Like, what was that all to accomplish? But you'll notice, like, he had all of his people there, and they were liking his posts, right? They were liking his posts. And it was fueling him, right? It was fueling him. He felt bigger. He felt stronger just because people were clicking the like button, right? And they were turning their likes to loves. And and it was like you can really very easily get blown up and feel like you're on a pedestal and like you are like in that instance. I'm not saying I'm not trying to judge him, but maybe he felt like he was above me or better than me because people were agreeing with him and they weren't agreeing with me. And it can just happen so quick. And it can, like Nick said, it can just go. It can just go.
Yep.
Mike Ferry says,
Yep.
social
Absolutely.
media is like alcohol. Some can use it responsibly, and some get addicted, and some should never touch it. I would agree with that. And then
Yep.
Shawley, social media can be a wonderful thing if used in a positive way, for sure, for sure. Like I wouldn't have communication with some of the people that I went to college with, which is probably pretty sad. Um, but I see like their pictures of like, their spouses now and their kids and stuff like that. Like that's cool to me, right? That's what I use it for. And let's be real, I post on my Facebook a ton about the Philadelphia Phillies. Um, but I used to get involved in some of that banter, and I used to get fueled up by the likes and the all that kind of stuff. But like Jared said, right? It's very artificial. These people who are liking this stuff, half of them I'll never talk to in my life, right? I'll never meet them. I'll never hang out with them. It's just fake. It's fake. It's not real.
It's not real. Well said. Well said. Yeah, that goes into being used in a positive way. Everybody can use it how they want to use it, and that just goes into the or kind of like dips into the realm of sites or like websites being accountable for what's posted on there. It's like,
Mm-hmm.
no, you can't moderate or kind of you can't moderate billions of people and what they post on your site. Like you put it up there, you put it up as a tool, and that's that. Like
Right.
like it's
Well,
the cat's out of the bag at that point, you know?
yeah.
Like for anybody to try to moderate that much content, like they go through petabytes of content every single day. Like why are they responsible for sifting through all that content and be like, "Oh, red flag."
What was that unit of measurement you just said?
A petabyte.
How
So
big
that
is a
is
petabyte?
Petabyte.
you have everybody knows a gigabyte, right?
Yep.
It's 1,000 megabytes. A terabyte, you know a terabyte,
Yep. 1,000 gigabytes.
1,000 gigabytes, and a petabyte. That's 1,000 terabytes.
Holy heck. That's a
That's
lot.
a lot of data,
A lot
all in
of
one
data.
day.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Anyway, Jared, you were about to say something, I think.
Oh, yeah. See if I can remember. Yeah. I mean, just basically agreeing with what you said about it all being just artificial. It's just it doesn't. I mean, if you were, and I mean, I think it just it encourages people if they're not like. I guess if they don't have like a lot of discipline or self-discipline, it encourages people just to be like cowardly, like all the time.
Yeah.
You can get in fights with people all day long, no problem, and you can get 1,000, 20,000 likes to be like, yeah, man, like I'm the guy, because you're sitting behind a phone or a laptop.
yeah, you're not gonna say that to
Meanwhile,
someone's
if you
face.
actually went out into real life and confronted somebody, yeah, right,
Yeah.
never, ever,
Yeah.
ever would happen. Ever would happen. Or like, okay, why don't we set up a nice little debate stage here, right? And let's debate, right? No, I'd rather just do it online and get all of this artificial support and think that I'm, King Kong. Was like, bro, I was like, no, you're not, because we all know like you're like extremely, extremely cowardly. So
Well, it's funny too.
Mike,
Oh,
I don't know.
go ahead, Nick.
Mike Ferry says he likes to wind Cliff up. I don't know who Cliff is,
Nick,
but that
you would
just
like
reminds me
Cliff.
of being a troll.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
that's
Yep.
what I enjoy most being on the internet these days is just
Yep.
trolling people, just
Yeah.
riling people up.
Yep. It's fun. Yeah,
And then
it's
just
fun.
sitting
Like,
back
yeah,
and
yeah,
watching
yeah,
them, watching them
it's
freak
fun
out.
and funny and stuff, right? Yeah, it's like then those people that are getting all freaked out or whatever, it's like, bro, just calm down.
Reel it in
Like,
a little bit.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
fine.
Like, reel it in. Reel it in. Are you actually being confronted? No. Matter of fact, you don't even know if this person's like real, right? It could be like Ace Dude 23, right, is in the chat and he's getting all crazy. It's like person might not even be real. I mean, like,
Yeah.
It's like, just calm down. Is it funny? Absolutely. But at the same time, it's like you don't need to go and type out these paragraphs and being like, but trying to communicate with this person. It's just like, relax, calm down, reel it in, have a little stoicism.
That's
right. Just like
that's on my
a little
list.
bit.
That's on my list of things to do in life is to. So I'm a software engineer, so like to code things. On my list of things to do is create a troll farm, to where it kind of automatically
Yes.
trolls people online. just send out mass amounts of messages, just trolling people.
That would be amazing.
That
So-
would be.
So another means, right? Not social media, but we're wearing these things over our ears right here, right? And we've been wearing these for a long time, guys. We wear them when we play video games, right? And video games, good lord, like some of the stuff you hear on there from like 12-year-old kids, it's like those kids would never say those things to you in person.
Not Christian.
Yeah, no.
It's not Christian. But so I used to be one of those people. So Nick, you'll remember this.
Me too.
Do you remember this?
I remember that the pizza paddle.
The tactical nuke counter.
The pizza paddle of
587.
nukes.
587 tactical nukes, everybody, on MW2. They're all
Read 'em
there.
and wait.
They're
The
all
OG
tallied.
MW2.
The OG.
Not
But
the new trash.
back when I was dropping nukes all the time, I was a big old cocky, arrogant kid, teenager talking trash to everybody, telling them not nice things sometimes. It's really easy to like slip into that, right? Because again, Nick, you can attest, I could more than hold my own in Modern Warfare 2, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Yep.
so again, in something that held no value to my life whatsoever, a stupid video game, and I would just get all worked up, right? People would pump me up. Sometimes, my friends would pump me up because I got another nuke, and I would just start trash talking kids that were like 10 years younger than me or 8 years younger than me. And sometimes the things I said, like when I got off, I'm like, dude, why? Why did I say that? Why? But it's just so easy to slip into that. You get a little bit of pump up, right? From friends, from family, from people
Get a
you
little
don't
bit
even
of
know, right? You meet like a stranger playing video games, and he's like, "Oh, dude, yeah, dude, you're so good at this game." Yeah, I know I am, right? And it does. It just goes.
get a little bit of ego stroking,
Yep.
and then yeah,
Ego
you're
stroking.
Egos broken.
yep.
Yeah, it
Much better
happens
than
very,
beef
very
stroganoff.
quick. I don't know about
Yeah,
that. Beef stroganoff
yeah.
is pretty freaking good.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Nick thinks
I will
this
say.
better than beef stroganoff. That came out of left field. That's all right. It's all right. That's what Nick's here for. Nick is our left field.
Nick is our left field. He plays left
Yep.
field all by himself.
Nick is our left field.
I can do. I'm just over here dancing all by myself.
Yeah.
Dancing
my
on
own.
your own is what you're doing.
Yeah, dancing on my own. That too.
Tell me I'm
Jeez.
not a Phillies fan. I knew that.
Well, you
Well,
didn't go with me to opening day, so
I couldn't.
you could have taken a vacation day.
a V day.
Derek Shawley, tell him he could have taken He could have taken a vacation day. He still has them. I know you know that he does. He could have.
Yeah, but I had to go to Virginia, so. But
Anyway, yeah, narcissism, man.
narcissism.
It's
Knock it off.
magnified. Yep, it's blown up. It's here, and as long as social media is around and people can get the quick likes and the quick reacts and stuff like that, it's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Let's just say that you are not important. None of us are.
In the grand scheme of things, it's
You are
good.
not important. None of us are. Who's more important, Nick?
You are not important. You are the scum of the earth.
Dude,
And we
That's
have
right.
absolutely no respect for you.
who's more important, Nick?
Zero. Me
Yeah,
or Aaron?
who's more important?
Tell me, Jared. Who's more important? Me or Aaron?
Yeah, Jared, who's more important? Whose house are
Yeah,
you in
well,
right
Give us an
now?
answer.
Whose house are you in right now? Who took care of you when you were dying in the hospital?
Well, like Nick has done a lot for me, and so has Stu. So it's.
Oh, really? You put us on the same level? That seems very fair. I'm not upset at all.
I knew you wouldn't be. It's just not.
I accept your response. I accept it because it's true.
On that note.
On that note, guys, the Masters is next weekend.
Let's go, baby.
Okay. So you know who doesn't need pumped up? You know who doesn't need social media to know that they're great? Scotty freaking Scheffler. He's going to be there.
He's a prime example, dude. He's not that big.
Yeah, dude.
There's somebody bigger than you, Scotty. So just flip it down.
Yep.
Boom.
But you know who?
No problem.
You know who better not win the Masters? Anybody from Live Golf. That's all I'm saying. It better be Scotty Scheff or, ready for this, Nikki B, ready for this? He's here. He's already there. He's practicing. He's warming up. He's getting ready. The greatest of all time. Tiger freaking Woods, dude.
And let me tell you something, Nick.
Tiger.
So Scotty, right? So after he won the Players, they're like, "Hey, man, what are you gonna do? To go celebrate this, that, blah, blah." And he's like, so one, he's not on social media because he's like, I don't need like all all this stuff. He's like, I'm just not all right. He's like, he focuses on his friends, family, and his faith. But then also, he said that literally, he goes, he's like, if I went back, or he's like on Monday, right? Because the tournament ended Sunday. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, Monday is just going to be like any other normal day. It's just moving on, right? We're moving forward. And he's like, if I did come back, it was like super kind of like, egotistical and I'm the best, this and that. He's like, my wife would probably smack me upside the head. And I was like, that's what I'm talking about.
Excellent.
It's like that right there is excellent.
Take you down a peg or two.
That right there is excellent. That right there is the exact response that everybody should have.
So I was actually going to allude to that, and then I forgot. But I was going to say it's good to have like friends and family that like are okay with like putting you in your spot when you need to be put in your spot, right?
Yeah.
We all have a tendency to, potentially be a little bit narcissistic, right? I think that's just human nature, right? That's pride. We all deal with pride. So when you have people, right, when you have a spouse or when you have a mom or a dad or friends or brothers and sisters, whatever, that can speak into your life and like sometimes bring you back, knock you down a peg or two. That's what you need. That's what you need.
It's invaluable.
It's great.
Invaluable.
So real quick before we go, so there was I remember, dude. I remember this when I was 12. Yeah, when I was 12, I was I won this tournament somewhere, I forget where, and I gave kind of a cocky response to one of the competitors. Nope, and my dad was there. Did not like that.
Not like that.
Let's just say that there was no celebration after that tournament. I was in trouble. I was in trouble. My dad was like, no. He's like, nope, that is not what you do. So kudos to the good parents and the people that are not cowardly and is like, that is unacceptable and you're not better than the next person, even though if you won or you lost, whatever, all of you are the same.
Yeah.
And, so let's just, that was, I completely forgot about that until now. I was like,
good parents.
Yep.
Good job.
Yep.
Good job, Dad Huss.
Yep. He did a good job. He's like, nope, you're nothing. You won, congratulations, but nope.
But you are nobody.
Not getting into your dad's smoked meat that night.
Yeah. That's right. That's right, Nick.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Well,
Well, with that, everybody, we are going to duck out. Nick has to go put his baby to bed, and there's somebody right there.
This is one of my nieces.
That's one of Nick's nieces.
Hello.
And, with that, we're going to disappear for the night. So a couple of you are here. We were running about 5 or 6 solid throughout the whole night.
Yeah.
So we appreciate anybody that was here. Thank you guys for being in here and engaging in conversation. We appreciate you guys a ton.
Shout out to Cantu Hicks.
Cantu Hicks, Derek Shawley, Mike Ferry, all the Vitro people that are here. My brother.
Bang, bang, boom.
Grammy's still here.
Boom, boom, boom.
Excellent. So we'll be back next Thursday, same time. Jared will not be here because he'll be working his day shifts.
That's correct.
So you won't be here?
That's correct. Next week I will not be here.
Jared will not be here, so next week it'll be
I will not be here.
the Nikki B, Stu, and Baldo show. And we'll be ready to rock and roll. And then, the following week when Jared does come back, we will recap the Masters. Boom.
Excellent.
Okay. Excellent. Love to see it. And let me tell you something, Nick. If somebody from Live wins, not going to talk about it.
Not going to recap the
I will
Masters.
pretend like it never even existed.
Yep. Hey,
It never even
actually, real quick, I got to rewind. Kyle said, didn't he lose last week? So, Kyle, Scotty Chef did not win last week. He finished in second place. But I don't think you understand how successful that is, right? To win 2 tournaments in a row and then finish in second place in your third one, your 3 consecutive tournaments, first, second. Pretty freaking great.
Not only that, but he was tied for the lead, and I believe leading at one point on the last day. So it's golf, and really stupid stuff happens. But to do that,
take it easy there, Kyle.
Just incredibly.
Come on, Kyle.
Difficult.
Come on, Kyle.
Yeah, come on, Kyle. Get on that Scotty train.
Hey, we will see you guys next week. See you next Thursday. 8 o'clock.
Righteous on the Menjay.